we're back. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Finest, and today I'm really excited. At the same time, I'm really nervous, and here's why. Out of all the mods we have put in the Mustang, whether it be wheels, whether it be a chin spoiler, a spoiler, whatever, or even racing, I'm more nervous putting this on the Mustang because either it's a break it or you make it type of situation. So let's see what we're gonna do, and let me show you what we're gonna put on the Mustang. So right here, what I'm holding right now, these are little like small graphics you can put on your 2018 and up Mustang hood, which is this one right here with the little two functional hood vents right here. So where this is gonna go, I'm gonna show you right now. Those little graphics that I'm about to show you right now, it's actually gonna go right here. It's gonna kind of follow this line, and then what we got was one that actually fades away as it kind of leads to the where the mirror is, so it kind of looks like it just goes away. But there's another little black accent because this car, remember, does have the black accent package, so we might as well just keep the black theme going on the gray, which I think is gonna make it look nice. So let's go ahead and show you the stripes. All right, and here they are. So you can kind of can see a little bit of how the line is. So this is always going to be the front, and it's going to go all the way towards the rear, and it's going to get that little curve that you see right over here. It's going to be there, and that little curve right there, that is that right here, what you're going to see. Now let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to do first. So the first thing you should always do, obviously, when you put something like that, you need to clean your car, which we already did, so the car is already clean. So first step, you have to clean your car. Second step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually get a microfiber cloth. We're gonna put a little bit of alcohol on it to make sure there's nothing literally on the actual paint of the car. So we're gonna put it, just wipe it down on each side, and then from there we're gonna go ahead and kind of use painter's tape, and we're gonna maybe measure to see where we want it to lay out, because remember, you have to measure twice and cut once. So this one's those type of situations. So we're gonna measure, see where exactly we want it on the hood, so both sides can kind of be like a mirror of each other. And then from there, then we have to spray. Then we take off the actual graphics on the Stang, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray some water with soap, and then we're gonna lay it on there, and then we have a little squeegee, and then we're gonna squeeze it out, and then we're gonna have one side, and then we'll do the same thing we do here to the other side. So those are little steps we're gonna go ahead and accomplish. So even though you guys didn't see it, but we actually retook it off again and put it a little bit higher. I thought it was a little bit too low. It came out pretty good. It came out pretty good. Reason why I'm saying pretty good, because there's some little, unfortunately, since we're outside, it does catch a little bit of like hair, fabric, and things like that. Even though we clean it as best we can, there's still little bumps you can still see on it. But I mean, we're gonna keep going over just a little bit more, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we did here, obviously we took out this piece that was here because we don't need it, and make sure you have a little bit of room here. Just cut towards the middle, and then you can open the hood and fold that last bit of this clear that you probably can't see it, but it's in there, but it folded in, so you can kind of not see the edges there. So I mean, we do see some. I don't think you can see a lot of it, except for maybe that one, unfortunately. But let me see, zoom, focus. It won't focus, but yeah. So on to the next side. We did it. We finally have the decal on the hood. We have it open because like I said, once you reach towards the end, this is a little bit more of a battle. We want to don't cut right on the edge. We want to cut a little bit more further away so you can bend that piece inside, so therefore you can't really see there's any cut pieces there. It's a little tip there. I mean, I'm not 110% satisfied how I did it. I think it could be just a little bit better, but unfortunately we're outside the wilderness, and that causes us to pretty much not go straight. I mean, it's not something really obvious you can see until you get more here. You can see more black. Actually, you can't really see it too much, but yeah, it came out pretty good. I feel maybe one side might be a slight higher, not 100% sure. And the thing is you can't really tell unless you kind of really look at it. And from a distance it looks perfect. Actually, when you get closer you can see some little imperfections there. Even in the clear there's some little small black, I don't know, like dust or rock or something. I guess once you squeeze them in, they get stuck in the little, I guess, graphics on the, and yeah, but I mean overall it looks pretty good. Let's take it on the sun to see how it looks. Vlogs and there's not much wind. You can't really tell because this on there until you get close, but from a distance you can't really see any imperfections or anything. And obviously this is the one that it goes clear as you go, so it's kind of like deceiving a little bit. You don't really know it's there until you just walk past it, I guess. But let me tell you, it doesn't look too bad besides my shadow on the car, but I dig it. I like it. It's a learning lesson. My final thoughts of this whole little putting a little decal on the hood or graphics, however you want to call it, is actually not too hard. That's just something that's very tedious because unfortunately little dust and little hair, little thin dust lining, whatever you want to call it, or little small rocks somehow end up falling on there. So when you're squeezing the water out, it gets literally almost engraved inside the decal. Little tips: I highly suggest just putting your car somewhere there's not a lot of wind. there's maybe your garage is super clean or whatever the case may be. We can put in our garage because it's not really a lot of room. We can go ahead and, you know, try to do it, move around and stuff like that. So I highly suggest maybe go on a I guess a garage or somewhere that there's not a lot of wind or a lot of dust, things flying around. Overall, I think it came out nice. It's something very subtle. It's not something very obvious into your face until you really look at it. And then you're like, oh wow, there is something there. I think it came out nice. It is black and it fades into a clear film. So I think it came out really nice overall. If it's something you would like, of course I'm gonna leave a link in the description so you guys can also get it for your Mustang. If not, well, there's plenty of other little graphics you can also put on your Mustang. But remember, have patience. Make sure you measure twice, cut once, that type of little theory, I guess. Remember always to like and subscribe in these videos because a lot more Mustang content might be heading your way. And also remember to hit that little bell button so you can know when I post videos, or you can follow me on Jace_finance so you can find out everything on my channel. I post once a week, try to post once a week. But besides that, thank you and